Pictures are better than words. Every day, even without thinking, we are creating mental images. However, many people struggle to make the connection between words and the part of the brain that controls mental imagery. My name is Dylan, this is Arlai and Fiona, and we are the creators of the Chrome extension Text Division, which allows users to generate an image from a piece of text to aid in connecting words and long-term memory, leading to knowledge. Through survey and interviews with students and a special education teacher, we found that neurodivergent students face inequities in our community. Neurodivergent students have brains that function differently, and after researching, we found that around 15 to 20% of students have some kind of neurodivergence. These students learn best from a diverse format of information, and as there's an abundance of text in most classrooms, which is a poor format for presenting many concepts, this means these students do not have equitable access to education. Our product, Text Division, targets UN Sustainability Goal 4, quality education, and specifically Goal 4.1, which states, by 2030, all girls and boys complete free, equitable, and quality education.
Our product, Text Division, is directly based off of our users' needs. Our students need a tool for literacy and autonomy over their learning while illustrating concepts through multiple media. Our teacher users need a tool that is accessible to a variety of students and can differentiate for their different learning styles, skills, and abilities. Our product is directly based off of these needs by giving students a tool that they can use independently to illustrate different concepts that they may not know. Our product, Text Division, is directly based off the ideas proposed in dual coding theory. The theory states that people need both pictures and words for someone to transfer information from their working memory to long-term memory as knowledge.
Here's an example of a website that is not allowed for the dual coding process, but is an excellent candidate for our extension, Text Division. This website that we found about climate change has lots of complex words and not very many visuals, leading students to get confused easily. To use our product, you first want to highlight a word or string of words you want to see visualized. Then, two buttons will appear, a T2B button and a Nex button. When you press the T2B button, a pop-up window will appear with your text in a text box and the Generate button. Once the Generate button is clicked, the AI will produce a unique image that is tailored to the student's prompt. Through our research, we found that 90% of students in the US utilize Chromebooks for school. Chromebooks exclusively run on Chrome hardware and software, meaning the only browser accessible is Chrome. We used any laptop with the ability to access the Chrome browser as our main material. We used a Chrome extension as our main piece of technology for two main reasons. First, Chrome is the only browser accessible on most students' laptops in the United States. And second, if you open a website on the Chrome browser, you have access to your extensions, like Grammarly or AdBlock, meaning you can use our extension on any website.
The coding platform we used is called Visual Studio Code. It is easy to use and is lightweight. Its features include support for intelligent code completion, debugging, and a large variety of extensions for customization options. Our code can be fully viewed in the yellow section of our notebook. The main files needed to create a Chrome extension include the manifest.json, generate.js, and background.js. The main file needed to create an extension is called a manifest.json. This tells the browser the name, version, permissions, security, and a lot more. The generate.js file calls the API, or Application Programming Interface. Additionally, the background.js utilizes what is called the context menu by installing what is called a service worker or background script.
Another key component of our extension are the pop-up buttons, which are controlled through the content.js file. These two buttons are HTML elements that are directly implemented into a web page and do not run in the background like a service worker. The T2B button opens a pop-up window with whatever text you had highlighted and the Generate button. And when Generate is clicked, the API is called. An API is a software intermediary that allows for two applications to talk to one another.
An API is similar to a waiter taking an order. Whenever a text prompt is put into the text box, it then orders an image from the generator. When it is done cooking, it is then delivered back to you, appearing on your screen. Our prototype has three primary variables and outputs. Whenever text is highlighted, then the T to V buttons appear. Once the T to V button is clicked, the pop-up window will appear. Once generate is selected in the pop-up window, then an AI image will be produced.
Throughout this process, we use the engineering design process as seen in our engineering notebook. We first interviewed Ms. Elks, a special education teacher who has taught for over 20 years. She spoke about how modern classrooms are more computerized. She believes that in modern classrooms, students are not getting the visual support they need to create long-term knowledge. In our research, we learned about neurodivergence, the theory of dual coding, and how many students in the U.S. utilize Chromebooks. We used our interviews and research to influence our product. Our product allows easy access through highlighting text and generating an image that's based off the prompt it is given. Throughout our testing, after we built our extension, we wondered how long each image generation would take depending on the amount of words entered. We used a random word generator to vary the kinds and numbers of words. On average, it took about 8.9 seconds to generate an image.
After user feedback and testing results, we needed to change a few things. Students would often get impatient and would click the generate button multiple times, producing multiple images. Because it is not possible to shorten the time it takes to produce an image, we changed the text on the button to generating ... after it is pressed, so that students can know the generator is working. We also got students' feedback on our prototype. Overall, they had very positive feedback and saw themselves using our tool.
We also faced many challenges when programming in JavaScript, HTML, and CSS. No one in our group had any programming experience with any of these languages, so the learning curve was steep. The biggest challenge that we faced were proxy servers. A proxy server is important for API key security, and ours was not functioning. So to address this challenge, we used the engineering design process to research, test, and improve our product while we modified our code. Additionally, we got the help of a mentor, and with their assistance, we were able to create a working prototype server.
Our prototype went through two major phases. In the first phase, we learned all about Chrome extension development. In our first prototype, we created an extension that would place a screen filter over the browser. In our second prototype, we included a text-to-speech extension that would read out text that was highlighted. This helped us learn all about APIs. Our second phase introduced the AI image generator. In our third prototype, we included the context menu, a pop-up window, and of course, the AI image generator. In our fourth and current prototype, we have reduced the number of steps it takes to produce an image and improved aesthetics.
And as for future improvements, we would like to add more tools to help neurodivergent students, such as text-to-speech. We would also like to create a website for improved customization and a completed proxy server, and as well as an app for mobile use. Text division allows neurodivergent students equitable access to education through the illustration of text online. Visualization has proven effective at boosting literacy by creating word-to-image connections and developing overall fluency. As I stated at the beginning of this pitch, pictures are better than words. This quote was said by a first grader after using our extension, which is a testament to its real-world application. Students need both pictures and words to form lasting knowledge, and with our extension, Text Division, they are given this opportunity. Thank you for your time.